In the mighty kingdom of Babylon, there lived a man named Daniel. He was wise, kind, and, most importantly, faithful to God. Daniel wasn't just any man. He was trusted by King Darius himself and was one of the most important officials in the land. But not everyone liked Daniel's success. The other officials in the kingdom were jealous. They didn't like that Daniel was so respected by the king. But try as they might, they couldn't find anything wrong with him. He was honest and hardworking. So, they came up with a sneaky plan. One of the jealous officials approached King and said, "O King Darius, live forever. We think you should make a new law, one that says that for the next 30 days, no one can pray to any god or man except you. If they do, they'll be thrown into the lion's den." King Darius, flattered by the idea, agreed. Without thinking much of it, he signed the law into place. But the officials had set a trap, because they knew that Daniel prayed to God every single day, no matter what. As always, Daniel continued to pray to God. He didn't hide. He didn't stop. He wasn't afraid. The jealous officials spied on him and immediately ran to the king. "O king, Daniel has broken your law. He is still praying to his God." The king was heartbroken. He loved Daniel and didn't want to harm him, but the law could not be changed. With a heavy heart, he ordered Daniel to be thrown into the lion's den. That night, Daniel was thrown into a pit full of lions. The great stone was rolled over the entrance, and the king went back to his palace. But he couldn't eat. He couldn't sleep. He was worried about Daniel. But Daniel was not alone. God sent an angel to shut the mouths of the lions. Not a single claw scratched him. Not a single tooth bit him. He was completely safe. Early morning, the king rushes to the lion's den, shouting, "Daniel, servant of the living God, has your God saved you from the lions?" Then Daniel's voice calls back from inside, "O king, live forever. My God sent his angel to shut the lions' mouths. They have not hurt me, because I was found innocent before him and before you." The king was overjoyed. He ordered that Daniel be lifted out of the den, and not a single scratch was found on him. He knew then that Daniel's God was the true and living God. And as for those wicked officials who had plotted against Daniel, well, let's just say that justice was served. They were thrown into the very same den, and this time, the lions were not so friendly. The king stands before the people making a royal decree. "I make a new law. From now on, everyone in my kingdom must respect and honor the God of Daniel, for he is the true and living God whose kingdom will never end." Daniel's story is one of faith, courage, and trust in God. No matter what danger he faced, he never stopped believing. And in the end, God showed his power and protection. So, what about you? Would you have the faith to stand strong like Daniel? Remember, when you trust in God, you are never alone.